welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and I, we got the best seats in the house.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Falcons are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
As much as you try to tell your game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A handoff as fighting for the marker. He loses the football. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just of how they're taught to carry the ball, and they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you've...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A big play here in the big game. 35 yards. Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. So, 1 quarter down. They face second down and 7. Up the middle they go. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw out of the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Slot man in motion left. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still 2nd down.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
That's into traffic, but taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Ravens. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused keeping...
And he's in! Touchdown, Atlanta. That His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down. Going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They send him right out of the slot. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the... So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. He'll get this out wide. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Falcons. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Falcons will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Slot receiver headed right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage? Yes as well. Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up and down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So now this team's offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll decide to keep this once more. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll try the right side this time. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Okay, ready? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. One on target to Williams. He's got it. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down. Now give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just past the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter. And this might keep the drive alive. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. And the Ravens have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.